So this whole idea of continuous improvement as a mindset, let's just explore
Mhm.
that for now. That whole idea of getting better, improving your processes, improving how you deal with employees, how you deal with clients. What is fundamentally important for a business owner, in your view, why they should have the mindset of continuously improving?
I think there's two elements to it. One is back to the how do we choose to be? We can choose to treat people respectfully. We can choose to create a team environment where everyone's ideas are valued. That doesn't mean everybody gets their way,
Mm,
but everybody can speak up and point out a problem, share an idea, be engaged in a constructive way. So, on one element, you might say, by my values, that's a better way to treat people. That's how I would want to be treated. We're going to be happier, more engaged, more fulfilled at work. But there's so much evidence just pointing to how it leads to better business results.
mm,
It's just across so many different industries. This is not just a Japanese thing. You can engage Americans and
mm.
people from around the world. That I think the argument would be better business results. And if you think of the old model where maybe at best managers want employees to share ideas so the managers can go and do the improvement, that doesn't scale.
Mm.
Managers have limited time, they may have limited knowledge about the details of the work. And I think there's this balance where the frontline employees who are far often ignored, they're the ones that understand the work and the customer contact best.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean they can solve world hunger, if you will. So you can't just delegate everything. You can't delegate huge strategic challenges to the frontline staff. So as Toyota struggles through, how much should they really be committed to electric vehicles versus a mix of hybrids and
mm,
gas engines? Those really big strategic global questions, that's the job of leadership
yeah,
to try to figure that out the best they
yeah,
can. I think trying to engage everybody in improvement, just in my experience, it leads to so many better business results. Even if one of those, and this is a problem in healthcare, like the cost of hiring and replacing employees who got frustrated and quit.
mhm,
And a lot of that is they got frustrated and quit because they didn't like the workplace environment. And that's hugely expensive to an organization. So I've seen case study examples. One consulting firm I was working with 2 years ago, as part of university health system, they had a unit that went and provided care in people's homes. The annualized turnover rate within that business was 80% a year,
ooh, ouch.
which was far higher than industry benchmarks. And through a bit of this lean management approach of engaging people, like safety, like one of the most dangerous things in healthcare is going into somebody's home. You could have a dangerous family member. You could have a dangerous dog. This is an American problem. You could have somebody with a gun who's threatening this home healthcare worker or assaulting them. There were a lot of things that management did to focus a lot on employee safety.
Mm,
What do you need to not just feel safer, but to be safer? What can we do from a process perspective? What ideas do you have? And there was just this process over the course of a year of engaging people in improvements that mattered to them, because what matters more than your own personal
yeah,
safety? I want to help people, but I don't want to get attacked by somebody in the process. They reduced their turnover rates to roughly 15% a year.
that's
So, I
brilliant.
think that was a really important
Yeah.
measure. Now you can think of what are all the other benefits that are going to result from having a happier, safer, more stable workforce. Like now you can do all sorts of improvement work that would have been difficult when you have constantly new people every year.
Yeah, absolutely.